Hey, what's up guys? We're out at the Ridge Motorsports Park with 2 fast track days, and in this video I'm going to be doing a first ride review on this bike, the 2025 Aprilia RS457. So let's jump into it. All right everybody, we are on the 2025 Aprilia RS457, the brand new lightweight sport bike from Aprilia. All right, so the Aprilia RS457 is a brand new model for 2025. It is the smaller version of the very familiar RS660 model. So the RS660 model's been out for a few years, since 2021 or thereabouts, and the new RS457 came out just this year. It utilizes a parallel twin motor that is, just like you would guess, 457 cc's, which puts it very similar to the new Ninja 500, which has 451 cc's. It has a good sporty ergonomic feel to it. So the seat height on this bike is 31.5 inches, which is a little bit higher than the Ninja 500. The bars feel a little bit further down than the Ninja 500. It's a little bit more aggressive, not that much though. It's still kind of a neutral, raised clip-on riding position, but it feels quite a bit sportier. Now let's talk about this engine. So this is a 457 cc parallel twin motor. It makes 48 peak horsepower and 33 foot-pounds of torque. And if you compare that to the Ninja 500, it's 3 horsepower less than the Ninja 500, but 2 foot-pounds of torque greater. And really it's splitting hairs between the two, but this one does produce more torque. So driving out of the corner, it feels a little bit more grunty in the low and mid-range. This bike is a little bit heavier than the Ninja 500 though. It's got a weight of 389 pounds, which is about 15 pounds heavier than the Ninja 500. Although it's so close, you don't really feel that much of a difference. As for price point, this bike is priced at $68.99. which is, to me, a fantastic price. It's going to get a lot of people, a lot of new riders are going to be really interested in this bike for that price point. And it also puts it very similarly priced to the Ninja 500 SE. So for example, a 2024 Kawasak Ninja 500 SE is going to run you about $63.99. This bike at $68.99 is about $500 more. So it's really in like very close in price to the Ninja 500. And I gotta say, like, this bike just has a lot more of a high-end feel to it. All the touch points, everything that I'm looking at in the cockpit here, the dash, feels just a little bit more premium than the Ninja 500. Another big selling point to me for the RS457 is that it has an aluminum frame and aluminum swing arm. You know, when you compare it to the steel frame that's on the Ninja 500 and Ninja 400, it's just newer technology. You're gonna have better flex coming from the frame when you're leaned over on this bike. The Ninja 400 and Ninja 500 frame is really just a derivative of old technology, you know, coming back from the Ninja 300 and Ninja 250, where this just feels quite a bit more modern. The RS457 uses a single disc front brake, 320mm disc, compared to the Kawasaki Ninja 500, which has a 310mm disc, just a little bit bigger front brake disc. The stopping power, I'm going to say, feels better on this, without a doubt. As you would expect. Bigger brake disc, a little bit better stopping power. This bike also has a lot of electronic features that you won't find on the Ninja 500. So you've got traction control that's adjustable. You've got an ABS system that you can turn off, and it is plug and play ready for a Aprilia quick shifter, which isn't available yet, so this bike isn't equipped with it. Again, things that just make it feel a little bit more premium. I really like that that engine howl. You can really hear the airbox noise, the air rushing into the engine, that deep kind of intake noise. I really like that. Scraping a little bit of foot peg there. Let's see if we can get this up to 100. Come on, baby! There it is. I can really appreciate the braking on this in this hard braking zone coming into the chicane here at the ridge. The brakes are a major improvement over the brakes on the Ninja 500. I have to say too, the ergonomics just feel more suitable for the track. Like, you moving around left to right and getting on the gas, getting tucked in the cockpit here just feels more natural for this bike. Where I feel like the Ninja 500 has a little bit more of a street focus, even though both of them are fantastic track bikes. This one just feels a little bit more tracky. Now obviously, depending on where you live, you know, you might not have an Aprilia dealer nearby. You might not have a dealer network to support you if you buy one of these things, and that's a real issue when you're shopping between this and, let's say, a Kawasak Ninja 500. You're going to be able to find a Kawasaki dealer almost anywhere in the country. Parts are going to be readily available. Can't necessarily say the same thing for this bike. God, I love the engine noise. So, first impressions of the 2025 Aprilia RS457. I really like this bike. It is just immediately feels in the right place out here at the track. The ergonomics, the power, the braking, the suspension, everything feels like it's set up for riding at the racetrack. If you're asking for my like A or B, which one's better, Ninja 500 or RS457, I'm gonna say the RS457 wins. Thanks for watching this first ride review on the Aprilia RS457. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. What do you guys think? Is this a better track bike, or is the Ninja 500 a better option? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to see videos like this right when they come out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.